piece of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say, it's Stampin' Up and it's our way.
Hi everyone, welcome to our next card in our Labels Aglow stamp set and die set that we are going to be using. So what you need to do for this in your supplies, you will have a piece of very vanilla base card. You will have to find out of your supplies these two sheets of designer series paper. So it's the one with the stars and the one with the background of the evening evergreen, and these are the other two sides. You'll also have a strip of evening evergreen. You'll also have a piece of very vanilla. You'll need your evening evergreen stamp set. The two dies from the set that we are using are these two, the rectangle and the circle. You'll need your sentiment that will fit into the circle with your evening evergreen. You'll need your red and green adhesive back, or your festive pearls, whichever you want to call it. And you'll also need some ribbon, and you'll also need your multi-purpose adhesive, and you'll also need some of your snail as well to secure the ribbon. So the very first thing we need to do is we're going to actually take our designer series paper, not the green piece, but these two pieces, and we're going to cut out these two with our long rectangle. So let's get started on that bit first. Once you have cut out the two pieces, what you will need to do is just remove any of those little holes that haven't come through. So just give that a little shimmy and a shake, and that will just get rid of any of those excess pieces. And then doing the same with our evening evergreen piece. And then we are going to cut out and trim these little pieces. So I've cut those out and I have measured them to 4 centimeters long. What I have done is just taken the edge off just to where the last little row of circles are, just so that there is a little bit of a gap just at the base there. Okay, so we can pop that all out of the way. The next thing we're going to do is trim down our designer series paper, and we're going to trim that to fit the actual base layer of our card. So this now measures 10 centimeters by 14.5 centimeters, and it gets glued down onto this. That is a spare piece for us for later. So what we're going to do now is glue down to our base card. What we're then going to do is add our two pieces of so our designer series paper goes on, and our evening evergreen goes on like so. So by just allowing that little bit of an edge there, I can just run down a small piece of adhesive just with my multi-purpose onto there. And then do the same with my evening evergreen. It's a little easier to see where I need to go. I'm not going too close to my open cut circles, and then just making sure I've got that little layer and I'm just gently squeezing out the glue and then popping that down onto an angle like so. The next thing we need to do is stamp, and we are going to stamp our greeting and then cut it out. Now I'm just going to go and cut that out. So cut that out. Just going to pop all this away for a sec, just so I don't get any of the little dots poking back and flicking into my ink pad. So just give that a shimmy and a shake. Get rid of those. And then I'm going to use my dimensionals. And I'm popping one up the top and one down the bottom. And what I need to do is take my ribbon. I've cut a length of ribbon off. What you can do is just do what we've done in previous cards. Just take a little bit of the adhesive and run it into the center, and then bringing it over and then folding over the other side. Just loosening that off a little bit, just want it a bit more there. And then I'm going to add some more adhesive onto here. And so now that will glue onto here. And then my dimensionals will sit over the top of the ribbon like so. And then to finish off the card, grab your take a pick tool or your stylus, and I'm going to bring in a bit of the gold element, and I'm going to add a bunch of gold to my card. And that is our next card. Hope you like that one. Bye.
What we do makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration.